Welcome back, folks. Most traders, they look at a chart and they see complete chaos, right? Prices moving up, down, sideways, reversing, no rhyme or reason. And when you can't read the market, what happens? You hesitate. You second guess yourself. You take bad trades, you get stopped out, you lose money, and you sit there wondering, maybe this trading thing isn't really for me. Here's what changes all of that: market structure. Once you understand structure, that chaos you're seeing right now, it starts to look more like a roadmap. You'll know where the smart money's trading, where price is likely going next, and most importantly, guys, where to get in to make your money every day. That's what this video is all about. And by the end of it today, you'll have a simple framework that brings clarity and confidence to every chart that you look at. And confidence, that's what leads to consistent, reliable profits. Let's jump in and start today's lesson. The first step in learning structure is to learn about what we call swings. In a bear market, swing highs are made after price makes a new lower low. Swing highs are considered resistance, and resistance is where bears get in and buyers take profit. Remember that. Swing highs are where sellers look for entries in most situations. Why? Because sellers, they want to sell high, and swing highs are the perfect place to do that. And very important to keep in mind too, if we don't see a lower low, we don't have a swing high. On the flip side, in a bull market, swing lows are made after price makes a new higher high in price. Swing lows are support, and support is where buyers get in and sellers get out. If I'm a buyer and I want to buy low, don't I? There's no better place than underneath a swing low. And remember, if we don't see a higher high in price, we don't technically have a swing low. This may not seem very important right now, but it will be as we go deeper into this video. Let's keep going. There are three different types of swing highs and swing lows. There are major, which may take a few days to develop. There are minor swings, which may take a few hours to develop. And there are micro swings, which might only take a few minutes to develop. Now, major swings are by far the most important because of the self-fulfilling prophecy. What does that mean? It means everyone knows where the major swings are. And if everyone's using them, they do trend to work the strongest. On the flip side of that coin, micro swings are the least reliable because hardly anyone sees them. If I had to choose between using major swings and micro swings, I will always choose the major swings because major swings are the most obvious swings on the chart and therefore by far the most reliable and most important, at least in my personal trading. Keep it in mind as we go deeper into this video series. Major swings are going to be a big theme as we go deeper. And one important thing to understand, everything is relative by comparison. Gosh, this took me so long to learn this. For example, we can only buy low when compared to a recent high, right? And we can only sell high when compared to a recent low. That comparison is so important. So when you hear me say buy low or sell high on my live stream tomorrow morning, what I'm really referring to here is that comparison between recent highs and recent lows. This might be the most important takeaway from today's video, but let's keep going. We got more here to cover because I want to talk about two more important terms: acceptance and rejection. Acceptance is when price makes a convincing breakthrough, let's say a major swing high, like in this example, right? In this example, buyers are accepting higher prices. And when that happens, guys, that former resistance now becomes support on the opposite side. That makes sense, right? On the flip side, if I see a convincing break going through a major swing low, in this example, that tells me now that sellers are accepting lower prices. And that major support then becomes resistance on the opposite side. If sellers keep accepting new lower lows, it creates a bearish trend, right? Lower lows, acceptance, we have ourselves a trend. Pretty simple idea, right? But let's keep going though. Now, rejection occurs if price can't make a convincing break higher. In this example, buyers are rejecting higher prices. And because of that rejection, price then rotates all the way back down to the most recent major low, where buyers can then buy at a lower price. This is called the auction process, which you will learn a whole lot more about later on in this video series. But make sure you remember this. When price rejects one level, it then rotates or auctions to the next closest level on the chart. And those major swings are where those best rotations happen. The same is true too in this bearish example. Sellers reject the idea of lower prices, and the market has to now rotate higher to attract in more sellers, because of course sellers want to sell high, and that usually means we're going to the next major swing high up overhead. And if I see back-to-back rejections, that usually means a trading range is developing. One of my favorite types of markets, and something we will talk a lot more about this topic as we go deeper in this video series. And one final thing about swing highs and swing lows: focus on the edges. All right, guys, that is by far where the best trades are and where the biggest money is made, right? Because sellers are always trying to sell high, right? And buyers, well, they're trying to buy low, aren't they? And of course, smart money knows that. So they always avoid the middle, right? That messy middle. It's the dumb money, right? It's the rookies who mess around in the middle, don't they? So focus on the edges, buy below the lows, sell above the highs, because that's when most consistent money is always made. And speaking of making consistent money, remember this, guys. Learning this, it's pretty fun, right? It's pretty easy. I enjoy these videos too. But as you probably know already, applying this technique to a moving market, that is a completely different skill. And that is why my live stream every morning is so valuable, because that's what we turn this knowledge you're learning today into real profits tomorrow morning. You'll also be prepping charts, calling trades, and most importantly, applying all this knowledge correctly. It is the perfect place to learn and trade along. I will drop a link to join on a 3-day trial down in the description of this YouTube video. I have helped thousands of traders turn the corner and become consistently profitable, more confident in their trading, and I'll bet I can help you too. In the meantime though, let's do a quick recap. We've covered a lot so far in this video. Swing highs are resistance levels up above, right? Created by lower lows in price, and sellers are always looking for ways to sell above them, right? Those are swing highs. Swing lows are support levels down below, created by higher highs in price. And what do buyers do with them? They look to buy below them because buyers want to buy low. There are major, minor, and micro swings. Major swings are by far the most reliable because they're the most obvious on the chart, and the more people use them, the better off they work. It's called the self-fulfilling prophecy. Acceptance occurs when buyers push through a major high or sellers push through a major swing low. Rejection occurs when buyers reject higher prices or sellers reject lower prices. More importantly though, if buyers reject higher prices, the market rotates lower to attract more buyers. If sellers reject lower prices, the market then rotates higher to attract who? To attract in more sellers. Why? Because sellers want to sell high. That topic is so important, that auction process. We'll talk about that more later on in these videos, and so important. When I see rejection in both directions, both sellers and buyers, that usually means my favorite, a range-bound market is coming soon. We'll cover that more in the future. And in those ranges, we know where's the best trades in ranges? Outside the edges. Because the smart money knows the sellers, they want to sell high. Buyers want to buy low. And it's just those rookie traders that mess around in the middle, isn't it? And when price moves lower, we sell above recent highs because that's where smart money is getting in. And when price moves higher, we buy below recent swing lows because, again, that is where the wise money, the profitable traders are buying below those lows. I know this might seem very basic right now, but this is the foundation of the strategy you're going to learn as we go deeper in this video series. So let's keep on watching. And which brings me now to my next topic, measured moves and symmetry. Symmetry plays a huge role in the financial markets because the markets are traded by people just like us. Even the computers, even the robots, right? They're all programmed by people. And people, we are creatures of habit. Think about this, guys. Most of us, I know myself included, most of us, we do the exact same couple things in the same way almost every day of our lives. Understanding that human aspect of the markets gives us a huge edge to make a lot of consistent profits. But don't be naive. I'm making this look really easy right now in this video. You know this already. The markets get messy, they move quickly, and it's hard to do all of this when there's money on the line. So come join me tomorrow morning. Let's do this stuff the right way together. If you're serious about making this work, grab that link below and spend a couple days with me on my live stream. Because guys, a week with me will be far more productive than binge watching more of these videos. That's where YouTube and social media, it's kind of a trap, right? It makes you feel very productive, but you know this already. The only way we turn this knowledge into real spendable profits is if we apply everything correctly. And that unfortunately is much more challenging and a completely different skill set. So grab that link below and I will see you tomorrow morning on the live stream. In the meantime though, we have a lot more to learn together. And I know what you're thinking, symmetry, measured moves. Come on, Joe. The world is way too complicated for these simple trading tactics, aren't they? And I agree with you. Today's world is very complicated. Today's world is very different. But you know what's not different? Is how us humans react to fear, greed, profit, and loss. You know, guys, my great-grandfather had the same emotions that I do right now. The human aspect, how the humans react, that will never change. And that human aspect is exactly why you're gonna love this next video in this trading series. So hit that link and I'll see you there.